So as informed, this is going to be a very special episode of Cutting Chai. So we usually keep our promises, right? So we have Dr. Riyaz and Dr. Sharma with us, who happens to be the faculty member of University of Texas Arlington (UTA). So let's ask them a couple of questions and let's get rolling. So my first question is definitely to Mr. Sharma.
Okay.
So Dr. Sharma, what are the factors according to you feel that makes a student successful in life?
As I said, a part of it is hard work, wanting to learn things, and the commitment. So, all of them are equally needed, because if you don't want to learn, then the other two doesn't matter.
Okay. That's great. Would you like to add up something, Dr. Riyaz,
Sure,
to this?
sure. I think one thing I've noticed, especially for students coming from India, is that they want to get good grades. That is what they want to do. And unfortunately, sometimes the trap they fall into is that, the mindset is that how can I get the best grade with the least amount of work? And one of the things I tell them is that it is not the grades that are important, it is how much you know. So knowledge is much more important than grades. So make sure that you want to learn as much as you can in the courses you're taking. And if you do that, the grades will follow. So you won't have to worry about the grades.
Okay. So mistakes are very common amongst the students as they don't have any of the experiences. But you guys being very experienced in terms of teaching, and you guys have seen a lot of students in your life. So what would be that one thing you would like to communicate with students that they should avoid doing in life?
So again, I'm speaking from experience. One of the things that we have faced in the recent past is dishonesty, right? So things like plagiarism or cheating. And again, this is really comes from, I know students have pressure. They want to make sure that they have good grades, and they end up doing things that are not. So what I would say is that, please avoid doing that. Please put in the hard work. You may not get the best grades, but that is what counts.
Okay. Dr. Sharma?
Yeah, one thing I would tell our students is to attend the classes. One of the biggest problems we see is that students don't attend the classes. At the end of the semester, when they don't get a good grade, they come back and they don't know why.
Right.
So it's very important to understand that what you sow is what you get. And our students don't seem to understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now when we think about the alumni network, like a lot of people do come and ask what are the companies that have been hired on campus, where do our students actually see themselves, or where are our students right there? So is it occasional where students do come in walking to you saying, sir, I've got my job here, I got my dream job, or is it something like that? How strong is our student alumni network?
I don't know about students, but for the students who work in my lab, there is a network. There is a network of students. So when somebody graduates from my lab, I ask them to contact all the previous graduates from my lab, and they are happy to help them out.
Oh, that's great. So it is a sort of chain.
Yeah.
Dr. Riyaz?
Yeah, we have, DFW, the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex area, has a good collection of tech companies where students work. So, companies like Amazon Web Services, GM Financial, Alcon. So these are some of the companies where our students work, and we have a pretty good network of UTA alumni.
So there are a lot of opportunities once the student has done his graduation at UTA.
Yeah.
Okay. So one thing that students should ensure once they have received his or her admit at UTA, what are the things they should ensure and they should be learning before walking into the college or the faculty?
Right. So, my answer is going to be specific to our major. So one of the things I tell them, because our major is more quantitative, rigorous. So one of the things we require is that they should be good in math. Statistics is one of the first courses they are required to take, and many students struggle in that. So what I would tell them is brush up on your statistics. You have definitely done it, somewhere in your engineering, even in your high school. So, that would be one thing I would tell them. Brush up on your statistics. Make sure you're clear about some of those important concepts. So that will get you, you can hit the ground running.
So moreover, it's like don't be overconfident that I know everything. Just
Exactly.
brush up and be prepared
Right.
for whatever is going to come next.
Right.
And Dr. Sharma, what are your opinions over this?
Yeah, I mean, we just had a 50th anniversary for our department last year, and we are trying to locate all our past students where they work, and then we even honor some of them who have done very well in their thing. So, just to give an example, recently one of my students who graduated in 2006 or 7 sent me an email saying he has donated $33,000 to UTA for as a graduate fellowship. So he said, I benefited from that. I want other students to benefit from what I have done. So there are students who are willing to give back, and there's a good community of students who are there. So it's a question of, making sure that we keep their contacts and engage them so that the new students can make use of all the network that's there.
That's great. So a lot of students have this perception in mind that usually professors are a very serious kind of human beings who don't have any sort of things to any sort of enjoyment in life. So here is an icebreaker. We are having a fun segment with professors as well.
Okay, if you say so.
So okay, I'll begin with Dr. Riyaz. Dr. Riyaz, what would be that one Indian restaurant in Texas you usually visit or you love the most?
So I wouldn't say usually visit, but one place that I really love is a place called Maharaja Bhog in Houston.
Okay.
It's a vegetarian thali place, and anytime we are in Houston, we try to go visit them. The food is really good.
Okay, that's amazing. Oh, Dr. Shah.
I should say I don't have a single particular place I want to visit. It depends upon who is visiting, what their likes, and depending upon that, we'll take them where we think they enjoy the food.
Okay. So how different is the food which has been available here and there in Texas? Is it way too different? It is very similar.
Food in the sense, food from every country is available in Dallas. It's a huge metroplex. So it's your choice. Within Indian food is certainly available. It may be a little bit westernized to some extent, but everything from South Indian food to North Indian food to Nepali food to Bangladeshi food is available.
Okay, that's great. So when it comes to the taste part of it, the taste balance, do it feels the same as if you're sitting in India?
In some places, yes.
Okay.
Does it feel the same everywhere? Perhaps not.
No, but I think I would say that some of the standard dishes, I don't think they are as good there as they are here.
Okay, there's no comparison amongst a couple of dishes, but most of them can be compared.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you guys enjoy watching films?
Yeah.
Bollywood
Sometimes.
films? Okay, so Dr. Sharma, would you like to answer what happens to be one of your favorite films?
Anytime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I cannot recall one particular film.
Any other film what you can watch whenever you are free?
I think, there was one film in Tamil called 96. I think I liked it.
Okay. That's an amazing film. I myself watched it.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I have a twist in this question for you.
Okay.
Yes. So, even you said you enjoy both Hollywood and Bollywood.
Right.
Who happens to be your favorite actor and actress?
Okay, so actor, I would say I started watching movies much later. So when I was in college engineering, I rarely watched movies. And then when I met my wife, we were out here in Juhu in Sea Princess Hotel. We go for dinner, and right on next table, there was a gentleman sitting. I had no idea who he was, but my wife just froze seeing him. And he happened to be Amir Khan.
Oh.
So, I asked my wife, who is it? And she said, Amir Khan. I said, Amir Khan who? But since that time, he has become my favorite actor.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. So how was the experience? Did you had a word with Amir Khan?
we did. So when my wife froze, I didn't know what was happening, but the waiters realized. So they scrambled and they got like a paper napkin and a pen, because obviously they knew that she probably would want an autograph, right? So then she took those and she went to Amir Khan, and then Amir Khan said, "Well, what's your name?" And my wife just couldn't say, so I had to tell him what my wife's name was, and he autographed it. That was really good.
You still have it?
Well, no, unfortunately, no, I don't have it.
Your wife has it?
Yeah, I think she probably has it.
Okay. So this was a very gentle gesture and very humble gesture from Amir Khan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if this is a very tricky question. Okay. If I give you one following dish which you cannot eat anything except for following dish, what you choose? What would be that one dish? What you can choose that you will eat it for the rest of the way?
Well, I don't know. I can't think of a single dish that I would want to eat for the rest of my life, honestly.
We'll simplify this entire question by asking what happens to be the most favorite dish of yours?
There is no single favorite dish. I'm from South India, so I can say puliogre. Do you know what puliogre is?
No.
So
But I'll definitely research about it. I'll do my research.
sure.
Okay, and how about you?
So I'm from Hyderabad. So of course my favorite dish is biryani. I think I can eat it for the rest of my life.
Okay, this was the most generic answer, but yes, no one can actually resist to biryani.
Yeah.
So with this, we conclude our today's session of Cutting Chai with HelloUni powered by Imperial.